I'm just going live for a very brief time to encourage everyone to know that we're going to win. We're going to defeat the Epstein class. We're going to defeat the evil billionaires. We're going to win. So just wanted to be encouraging to people. Just put this message out there. We're going to win. They're going to lose. All of their evil's going to get kind of collected, swept up, and thrown out with them. So I know personally it's been extremely frustrating that they haven't lost yet, that they continue to not lose. Although they do lose incrementally here and there. They lose this, court case. They lose this battle for public opinion. They lose this talking point, like they lost 2A. They lost the Second Amendment recently when they killed Alex Preddy. So we haven't seen the full effect of them losing the Second Amendment. We haven't seen the full effect of the Second Amendment coming over to become a Democratic issue. But we've seen the start of it. We've seen the turn of the tide. So we should be looking forward to that. We should be embracing all the Republicans leaving MAGA to become Democrats again, to become American again at least. And we should be talking about that, talking about how this is bigger than their prejudices and their fear-mongering and stuff. So we're going to win. We're going to defeat them. We're going to have a good system come out of this. We'll make a good system come out of this. I guess one way to look at it is most of our national level federal politicians have been protecting this evil Epstein class. Some of the local level and state level politicians have been doing it too. But it's going to become real obvious who's protecting the Epstein class and who's willing to vote against it. Like I heard the state legislature in New Mexico recently unanimously voted to investigate the Epstein ranch called the Zorro Ranch in New Mexico. And that investigation can surely lead to some cadaver dogs on the property discovering some of the victims. So, hello, real Dexter Midnight. I might have questions for you as well. Let's take a look at your channel. Your channel activities that you joined 7 years ago and you have 225 subscribers. You've been in the live before, but you're disgusted by the support of Palestine. So you're some type of genocidal maniac. You mentioned once in the live, Ultraviolet Lions end bail Epstein class, Epstein files Donica Patensky from 2/15/26. You said, ooh, Palestine supporter. And in the live titled Cops Arrest ICE and Put Them in Jail, you said, assassin, he is pro-Muslim. Look at the Pali-Nazi flag. So you don't understand that Zionists are Nazis. You probably... Maybe, do you understand that Zionists are Nazis? Or do you understand that you're a Nazi? These are the things you've said. Free Israel. Ice Ice Baby. I'm gay. I'm a criminal for not wanting illegal immigrants. You druggy. Are you going to let illegals live in your house? I'm a Trump supporter and gay. Oh, guys, I'm racist for not wanting illegal immigrants. Ha ha ha. No human is illegal in your channel. We should send ICE to your house for flying PAL flag. No, we are good guys. You're the bad guy. But you can't spell your correctly. You spelled Y-O-U-R, the bad guy. Gays for MAGA. And then you put an American, Israeli, and rainbow flag. Then you typed PDERHAM26. Maybe somebody else's name in the chat. We are Americans. No. Assassin is pro-Muslim. Look at the Billy Nazi flag art behind him. We know you're pro-Israel, pro-ICE. You're a Nazi. We know you're a Nazi. You either know you're a Nazi and then you go into chat rooms where you don't admit it, or you're too stupid to realize you're a Nazi. Pal Nazis loves to call Jews Nazis. Jews. You typed Jees to call Jews Nazi. So yeah, I've decided to use you guys as chum. Use you Chads as chum. You guys are just bait for real people. Because Nazis, Trump Putiners, you guys don't count. You're not Zionists, Nazi Trump Mutineers, you guys don't count. You're not people. So we're going to use you as bait for real people and hopefully get a real person in the chat. You can keep chatting to throw more bait, but yeah, no one's really going to pay attention to you. I guess I'll put it that way. You've pretty much done all you can do. How you got 225 subscribers in 7 years with these types of takes? I don't know. I feel sorry for you. You're a pathetic, pathetic non-human being. You're a pathetic non-human being. What's up, Gary? Sorry about the Nazi Zionist. Sorry about the Zio-Nazi who thinks he can say Pale-Nazi like that means something. I mean, there are people who claim to support Palestine who are Nazis. Charlie Kirk, or what's his name? Charlie Kirk's widow, Candace Owens. Candace Owens, Matt Gaetz, what's that other guy's name? Tucker Carlson. Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson, yeah, they claim to support Palestine, but they're actually Nazis. I'm not a Nazi. Yeah, just chill in the tub. I was going to give hope to the people who are, anti-fascist. Give hope to everybody that we're going to defeat the Nazis. We're going to defeat the Zionists. We're going to defeat the Trump mutineers. We are going to win. We're going to save our country. We're going to save humanity. We're going to save the earth. Hello, Sticky. You got here at just the right time because I'm probably not going to be live in the tub very long, but I know that's something that you're a fan of. I don't think I have any. Nobody supports Baal. Nobody supports Baal. Some troll came in and told me I was saying it wrong because I said Baal. Like, it really doesn't matter. We're killing this god, right? I mean, are we killing the god of the Epstein class or not? So we're killing the god of the Epstein class. Bear versus child. Let me guess. Are you Epstein class, or you do support the Epstein class? Let me guess. From your channel activity that you joined 11 years ago and you have 3 subscribers, I'm going to guess that you do. You put big Ebenezer vibes, thoughts on Israel, Palestine. I think Baal might just be misunderstood. Maybe he's pretty chill. Trump sucks. I don't know who those other guys are. They don't sound cool either. I thought the Nazis got us to this point. I mean, the Nazis got the Trump regime to this point. What is the Epstein class? The Epstein class are the billionaires who eat kids and stuff, sacrifice kids to Baal. So the only people who worship Baal are apparently the Epstein class of child kidnappers who sacrifice children. So, and then, the Christians who are tricked into worshiping Trump also ineffectively worship Baal. It seems like Baal keeps doing this to Judaism, and I guess now to Christianity. It keeps creeping back in like a hagfish, like a parasite, like a vampire type thing. Keeps creeping back into the Jewish and Christian religions. Well, I mean, are all gods make-believe characters? Like, how can you decide one god's a make-believe character and another god's not a make-believe character? But once you even if it is just a make-believe character, let's go that route. Let's say it's just a make-believe character, but people really do kidnap and kill children to sacrifice to this make-believe character. Well, it becomes real at some point. The children they kidnap and sacrifice and eat had real lives that were really ended, So it's like, yeah, the God might be fake, but there can still be some death to a fake God. It's like you can have a fake something or other and then stop using that fake something or other. Use the real one instead. I'm sorry if it's too erotic, Festmeister. We are going to have like sex cults, because there's nothing wrong with sex. But if this Baal demon god thing, enticed people in with sexual orgies and stuff, and then got them to kill kids, why don't we just have a bunch of sex cults and sexual orgies and stuff that don't involve killing kids, so that people can enjoy, all sorts of crazy sex, not with kids, and also not kill kids. So sorry if it's too sensual for you, but it's not really a problem. Like, the problem is things that make sexuality and sensuality taboo and a problem. Oh, it'll work. It might not work for you. Nobody, just because there are sex cults doesn't mean anyone's going to have sex with you. But the idea is to be able to get everybody to have a lot more sex and have nobody have to become twisted, sick individuals in order to gratify sexual desires. Shouldn't be too hard. Should work pretty easy, actually. I don't think anybody started it yet. I wonder what other religions are super, like, pro-sexual. Go ahead and list one. And there's only 4 supposed people in chat, but what would be a crime? What would literally be a crime? I don't understand what would be a crime. But have you heard any of the other religions that are pro-sex? Like, I feel like, plenty of types of Eastern religions originating in Asia might be pro-sex, but I don't know. Is there a victim of that crime? Kind of depends on where you are, doesn't it? Like, I'm legal. So anyway, I'll probably shut down the live, because even the guy that claims to be a super fan of this particular lives just kind of passed through, found out what the Epstein class was and left. So, and I said I wasn't going to do a long live. Just wanted to be encouraging to let everybody know we're going to win. It might seem like everybody's still playing stupid and everybody's having to catch up to what's really fucking obvious, but they will catch up and we will win. We will out all of this Epstein class evil. We will end all evil in the world by taking down the Epstein class. So it's pretty powerful stuff in the long run. When you look at how much he was connected to Trumpism and just all the other evils of the world, Putin, Netanyahu, when you look at how much Epstein was the center of all that, then removing that core, removing all that core networking and power, killing the god Baal, if that's what it is, killing their evil god that they sacrificed the kids to, we win. We destroy their network and we destroy their influence and we root them out of everywhere. So looking forward to doing that. Looking forward to partnering with people who are capable of talking about it, even on net and YouTube. I know we're going to get better people on net and YouTube as more people come over from Trump Talk, from the TikTok app they captured, and things are going to get better here. But as usual, I'm ahead of the game. I'm like, okay, and there's probably not going to be enough people to talk to on YouTube for, who knows, another few weeks or months or a year or 2. Who knows how long it's going to take people to actually get here and make this app actually worth anything. So far, we can keep doing it, prepare for their arrival, prepare for the arrival of good people who are anti-fascist. But right now, we have to just cross our fingers, I guess. Hope for the best. Look for the best people we can and encourage them. I get about 1 or 2 good people for every 600 to 1,000 Nazis. That's pretty much the ratio on net and YouTube currently. And I'll stay live long enough to go through 600 to 1,000 people to get to 1 or 2 or 3 good people. And it's kind of worth it. Not really. I mean, it'd be a lot more worth it when we get, out of, say, it says there's 4 people here. Out of 4 people here, if none of them were Nazis, you would think, oh, that reflects, humanity in general. But then YouTube is a certain slice of humanity paired with all these non-human Nazis and bots. So, anyway, at least they're not saying anything. At least the Nazis and bots are not currently saying anything. So that's good. But we also don't really have time to, I don't really want to take the time to wait for good people to show up unless good people want to go ahead and show up now. I guess one thing I'll do is I'll refresh this water a little bit, and hopefully that will be like a sympathetic magic to cause some good people to replace the bad people. So let's drain out the bad people. You guys can all leave. You weren't really helpful at all. You guys can leave. Leave, leave, leave. You guys can all leave. Let's get it down to 0. There's supposed to still be 3 people here. We don't need you. Please leave. You're not contributing. You're not doing reactions. You're not doing comments or anything. So please leave if you're not going to participate. Please leave if you're not a main character. And please, please leave. Or please change what you are if you're a Nazi. If you're a Zionist, Nazi, Trump Mutineer. If you're any of the bad guys, if you support any of the bad guys in the world, please leave. If you're, what's your name, Dizzy? You were waiting for something this entire time, and I almost talked over it. Oh well. Too bad I was draining the bath so it didn't have that much of an effect. I think I should probably drain the bath a little bit more. Because nobody left. We actually had more people arrive. Look, if you're a main character, if you're anti-fascist, if you're a good person, please comment or leave a reaction. But if you're just a troll, like, we really don't need you here. Just please go somewhere else, or just change what you are. Stop being a troll. You're not a main character, dude. Like, look at you. Why would you even think you're a main character? Look at your channel activity. You joined 10 months ago. You have 1 subscriber. You've been here before, and all you said was tweak, 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 and Jew, Jew, Jew. You know, you're like the opposite of a main character. It's interesting that you can be such an NPC that you have these delusions of being a main character. But no, dude, you're not even close. Anyway, so let's drain out the rest of the trolls. Trolls, drain, drain away, drain away. Can we get it down to 0, please? You can try to trick me and leave and come back. But can you please leave so we can move on to the next part of the live with better people? I mean, with people, with good spirits, with people that have some sort of spirit. Okay, we're going to fill it up. We're going to fill it up with good people, with good spirits. We're not going to pay any attention to the trolls. Okay. Good people arriving. Go ahead and leave a reaction or an emoji or a chat or something. Not you, dude. You were supposed to leave. Just leave, dude. You're boring. You're too boring for the live. You gotta leave, dude. You're too boring. Thanks for the reactions, but you still have to leave. You're too boring. We're gonna wait for this loser to leave and then we can talk about stuff. Yeah, now there's other people here, so you can leave. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Bye-bye, go away. Go away, please. Please go away. Please stop watching me take a bath, that's kind of creepy. Go away, bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, go away. No, you don't count. That's the problem. Is you don't, like, you're not a, there's no reason to explain it. Sorry, everybody else that thing is here. Hello, welcome to the live. I'm here to give you hope that we're gonna win. Sorry that thing is here and it's disrupting the energy of the live, but whatever. I guess I could mute him or something. Anyway, thanks for being here. Sorry about the troll. Go ahead and leave a comment or reaction or something. Okay, here we go. We got somebody. Hello. Let's see who it is. Okay, we can turn the water down so we have somebody in the chat. Okay, he was able to read the product in the. That's good. That indicates humanity or something. So, yay, a big improvement. Okay, well, I wasn't really asking for your opinion. Really looking for good people. We're really not looking for any more trolls. So please ignore the trolls. I was going to encourage any good people. I guess we're not going to find any good people, but I was going to encourage any good people that we're going to win. We're going to defeat these trolls and Trump boutonnieres. Hmm. Don't really need to tell anybody that when the only people here are Trump boutonnieres. I mean, we will rock you or something. I don't really know what y'all are here for. Like, I told you to leave. Don't really know why you're here. Okay, good. We got rid of one of them. One to go. I know it's not YouTube. It's super boring. Like, there's nothing on this platform. But you could probably find something else besides this. So, scroll away, scroll away. Scroll, scroll, scroll. I'll be really disappointed if you comment again. Just scroll away, scroll away. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Oh my gosh, man, YouTube is the most boring platform. It's just all this fucking Nazi propaganda. Just Nazi propaganda over and over again. Stupid Nazi bots. Every day, hundreds of Nazi bots for every human you ever get to talk to. You have to talk to fucking hundreds of Nazi bots, and they're so fucking stupid. They're so fucking boring. And there's such a fucking waste of air and water and food and space and time and everything. And the biggest waste of anything that's ever. There we go. Okay, we got rid of the Nazis. Thank God. That was so stupid. Like, they wasted 20 minutes of time. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'll get back on track. This is good wishes and hope for all the anti-fascist people out there that, or who will see this in the future. Because you'll know in the future that we won. And we knew we were going to win. We knew that we had all the good forces on our side. Oh my gosh, is it just him again? Did he just come back? Oh God, this is so stupid. Why are they the stupidest people ever? Why do you have a problem with people calling out Trump for being a Nazi? Sounds like you're trying to protect the Nazis. Your channel activity, John Crogan, John Crogham, 69 or HAN 6943. You joined 5 years ago. You have 0 subscribers. No one's ever wanted to hear what you said about anything. You don't even want to hear what you have to say anything about. Anything. You've never had anything to say about anything. You're going to repeat some Putin propaganda. Don't worry about Trump being Nazi. It's okay. And you've been here like 6 times. You've been here, oh my gosh, you've been here so many fucking times. What a worthless person. You were here in Trumpstein Files Today, TDS support with Carruffin, 12/19/2025, where you said, whatever happened to the cocaine in the White House a few years ago? You're in one called Puffin's Live, where you said, whatever happened to the cocaine in the White House? You also said, he loves you, brother, same hairline. In Welcome to Aliens, Immigrants, Trump Talk Refugees, you said, oh my gosh, you said so many stupid things. You said, whatever happened to DJ? Whatever happened to cocaine in the White House? This is really how you're trying to get cocaine? When you abuse the system and sit on your ass, you need a wake-up call. Why are you guys never concerned about billions of dollars that are missing? Whatever happened to cocaine in the White House? Start raining. Start training and be ready. Drop the processed food. Imagine no religion. AM. AN. I think maybe you didn't get to finish your comment. Imagine no religion. It's like you think you're John Lennon. At least you left. Thank God. He was also here for Hope for USA after Trumpism Zionism ends on 127-26. He said, whatever happened to the cocaine in the White House? 3 times. And he said, imagine no politics, religion, or drugs. In Foxen, FLF, Fairy Liberation Front, TikTok of Oz from 127-26. Oh, that was just a month ago. Is your cat's name Pickles? Whatever happened to cocaine in the White House? Lady Gaga grabbed my butt in Macy's. And then in Puffin Sings Foxen Show, Foxen, Fairy Liberation Front, thanks Cyber Fairies, you said, whatever happened to cocaine in the White House? In Betray Trump and Heal, Church of Judas, 11:55 a.m., 1/30/2026, you said, bring back Sleepy Joe in his SL. Then you typed, what's going on with Carruthers? You typed, I like Mafa. You typed, whatever happened to the cocaine in the White House? And then you typed, I like MAFA. And then you typed, I guess there is a reason they put directions on shampoo bottles. And then you typed, make America fatter again. And then in Real Vampire Love, 12:55 a.m., 2424, you typed, whatever happened to the cocaine in the White House? And then in Ultraviolet Lions, 2826, 1:07 a.m., you typed, whatever happened to the cocaine in the White House? And you typed, shampoo is an amazing thing. In Ultraviolet Lions, Bale, Church of Judas, Fairy Liberation Front, Donna Zubitinsky, 12:15/26, you typed, whatever happened to the cocaine in the White House? And in Killing Bale, God of Trump, Putin, Netanyahu, Jesus, Church of Judas, Ultraviolet Lions, you typed, whatever happened to cocaine in the White House? And you typed, you do realize your entire revolves around 24 hours of hating someone is not a healthy way to live. Then in Quantum Sex Cults, just from last night, 3:10 a.m., you typed, whatever happened to the cocaine in the White House? And you typed, the Venusians are coming down from Venus and you need a vacation and start working out. And you typed, whatever happened to DJ Beth Bubble Nuts? Whatever happened to DJ Bubble Nuts? Then today, you typed, you must say Trump and Nazi at least 1,000 times a day, dude. Life is too short. Go on vacation and start working out. You're a grown man in a tube. Alright, sorry. Hello, Crystal. Thanks for being here. Sorry about the trolls. Thank you, Abe. I've been on this channel before. It's pretty interesting sometimes. Thanks for mentioning that. You don't really have to talk to the Nazis. George says, Abel Perez, you now that right on the money. The student is fucking a lunatic. The student is fucking a lunatic. This guy sure is. So anyway, sorry, Crystal. We can talk. I was actually here for you, for people like you, to give courage and hope to people who are fighting against fascism, that we're going to win. The Nazis, the pedophiles, the Epstein class are going to lose. All these whiners who are like mad about the fact that the Epstein class are going to lose are also going to lose. So take heart. Have hope. We're going to win. They're going to lose. They're losing all the time. Like I just saw a couple of videos about Justin Bieber calling this stuff out. It's like, come on, we got the Biebs on our side. What do y'all think you can do? Nothing. There's literally nothing they can do. But thanks for being here, Crystal. Sorry about the Trump-Butineers. We'll probably shut down the live pretty soon unless we get more people like yourself in here, or if you're not really having anything. Yeah, see, there we go. We're probably not really going to do it anymore because it's just Trump-Butineers here again. And as long as all we've got is Trump-Butineers, what's the point? And we can talk to people in the future, but people in the future will already know that we won. So I guess it's like, it's too hopeful. It's too hopeful to let people know that we're going to win and that Trump and Putin and Netanyahu are going to lose. Okay, yeah, have a good rest of your day too. And we can talk if you want, but it's just these stupid Nazis in here, so. It'll be better if we get better people in here, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll sing you another song if you want. Doo-doo-doo. Why is it important to free Palestine, and what are people freeing them from? You actually asked that question? I guess I'm not missing anything after all. Sorry about that. Whew. That was, you had some good comments previously, but you really asked the question, why is it important to free Palestine, and what are they freeing them from? Like, you've never heard of the genocide. What country do you live in? I'm sorry. I read one of the stupid Trumpers comments, and that's just never anything you want to do. Reading Trumpers comments is never good for anybody. So, I guess I should mute them. I don't know. It's kind of funny what they think about things sometimes. It's funny when they claim to like have property when their property should rightfully go to immigrants and real Americans. So, a funny time. George joined 2 years ago, has 1 subscriber. Abel Perez-H3R joined 10 months ago, has 1 subscriber. And this is what he does. One thing that's so great about TikTok is everybody just kind of knows on TikTok that, like, people have content on TikTok. Like, the expectation is for people to have content on TikTok. So few people have content on YouTube that, you know, people are like, oh, these people who have all these things to say have never posted a video about anything. They've never made any content. That's a completely dismissible position. Like, you claim to have reasons to type things into chats, but it's never been compelling enough. Things that you have to say have never been compelling enough to actually post anything. It's just, you're just a troll. Like on TikTok, when you see somebody doesn't have any content, you're like, well, they're just a troll. Because everybody has content on TikTok. It's so inviting to make content. And, you know, there's a lot of real people, like people with souls and stuff. Beings with souls on TikTok. YouTube, not so much. Like I said, I get hundreds of Nazis, bots and trolls, and just people that don't matter. Accounts that don't matter at all. I get hundreds of them for every human I get. And then you get a human or, you know, a decent person of any type, and, you know, they're making soup or something. What are you upset about, Deadman System? I was planning on giving hope to people, so You might be in the right place. What are you upset about? What's wrong? I mean, I know there's a lot of things to be upset about. What's upsetting you right now? What's the thing you're upset about right now? We'll fix it. What's upsetting you? We can fix it. Give us all a chance to fix it. Okay? I'm going to make things really boring in here. I think things could get more boring while we wait for you to explain what's upsetting. Well, did it already get better? Well, that was pretty wasteful. Pretty big waste of time. Just because a couple of trolls wasted all that time, and at least we wasted their time too, as if wasting trolls' time was worth anything. It's so funny. This George character made the comment once, I know you're referring to me as a troll. That's how fucking weak you are. Man, why don't you let everybody hear me? And you, I could shut you down on your freaking mindset. You're a fucking idiot. But dude, you can't do anything. You've never had a point to make. You've never been right about anything. Like, say the thing you think you're the most right about. Well, it's just me and you. There's that other troll here, doesn't matter. Tell us one thing that you're right about, that you think you're right about, that you could prove me wrong about, or something. Just anything. Just do some debate shit if you think you're capable. You're not capable. Like, you can't do it. Let's see what the next thing you type is. Fucking boring MAGA Trump mutineers. All you is talk shit. Dude, all you hear me talk is shit because what else do you deserve? You're a Trump mutineer. Like, isn't that your language? Shit. Isn't that your chosen language? Just complete bullshit. All you listen to, say, or do, or think is complete bullshit. You're just a worthless waste. You're a worthless waste who will never be missed. You know? Anyway, I think that's enough. I mean, that's way too much. That was a giant waste. But whatever. It was possible that a decent human or some type of good spirit was going to come through. Not likely, but it was possible. Yeah, dude, people say they don't like Trump, so people will listen to him. What do you dislike about Trump? Is it the concentration camps? Is it the sex trafficking children? Is it the killing and eating children? Name one of those things. You dumb fuck. Sounds like you like Trump a lot. Why don't you like Trump? We'll shut down the live after you answer. Why don't you like Trump? What's your problem with Trump? Is it the kidnappings, concentration camps, the Nazism? Is it the sex trafficking kids? Is it killing kids? Is it selling kids? Is it raping kids? Which ones do you not like? Sounds like you like all those things. I just gave you 5 different things. You couldn't pick one. Hello, Cruz. Sorry, there's a bunch of Nazis in here. And a bunch of Trump-loving Nazis. And it's YouTube, so I mean, of course there are, right? That's pretty much what YouTube is. It's a platform for a bunch of Trump-loving Nazis. But we're going to tell them to fuck off. How are you, Cruz? C-Russ? Do I call you Cruz or C-Russ? Okay, we'll probably shut down the live because we're just not getting any decent people. And the decent people who come around aren't worried about, like, participating, so... yeah, I don't know why I need to be the one to give you guys hope and encouragement, and you don't really want to participate, so that's okay. Maybe you will next time.